In our next set of examples, these are going to be when you don't know the APR. Instead, you're given the cash price and the down payment, and you're given the number of months, and you're given the amount of the monthly payment. So you're given how much each installment is going to be, but you're not given the APR. So some things that you can find are total installment price. That's every penny you pay. So it's going to be your down payment plus the number of payments times your monthly payment. So these are your total installments, and then plus the down payment gives you total installment price. Now your finance charge is going to be your total installment minus the cash price. Now notice this could also be just the number of payments times the monthly payment and then subtract the amount financed. That would also give it to you there. Now the amount financed is going to be the cash price minus the down payment. We're still going to have to be able to find APR numbers. And in this case, what you're going to do is you're going to take that finance charge and work backwards. So you're going to go finance charge divided by amount financed times 100. So it's exactly backwards of what we did last time. And then to find the APR, or the percentage, you're going to look in the table and go backwards. Take the APR number and the number of months, and then look up to find the APR. Okay, so let's give the Buy Now loan company a try here. They offer a loan of $250 to be repaid in 12 monthly payments of $22.39 each. So the first thing we want to do here is find the finance charge. Well, we got to think about that is the interest. So when we look at this, we know we got a loan for $250, and we're just going to call that your amount financed. So no down payment in this case. Now we're also making 12 payments of $22.39. So we're making 12 times 22.39. Okay, and that's going to be our total installment here. Okay, so $268.68. So that is our total of our payments right there. Now the finance charge is going to be everything above what we borrowed. So what we're going to do is we're going to subtract 250 from this. So subtract 250. And that gives me a finance charge of $18.68. Okay, so there's my finance charge. Next, I want to be able to find the APR. So to do that, we're going to have to find our APR number first, and that's going to be finance charge divided by amount financed times 100. So finance charge was 18.68. We want to divide that by the amount financed, which was $250. And then we're going to multiply this by 100. Okay, so we got our 18.68 divided by 250, and then times 100. Okay, and it gives me an APR number of 7.472. Okay, notice this is not the APR. It's just the APR number. So what we need to do is we need to take our APR number with our 12 monthly payments and go look at that table. Okay, so we had an APR number of 7.472, and this was for 12 payments. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be looking in the 12 payments row. We're going to try to find the number that's closest to 7.472. So looking along here, not quite there yet. So let's come down to this one, and getting closer. So closest to 7.472 looks like it's going to be really close to 7.46. Okay, so we identified our APR number, and to find our APR now, all we have to do is look up. So look all the way up, and then this right here is your APR. And we get an APR of 13.5%. Okay, so find that APR number, find it in the table in the row with the number of payments, and then look up to find your annual percentage rate. Okay, one other note about this all goes by quarters, and a lot of times now lending institutions are going to go by 1/8%. So for instance, my mortgage amount is 6 5/8%, but for simplicity we're just going to use everything to the nearest 1/4%. Alright, in this example Al is purchasing a piano for $5,000. Now this right here is going to be your cash price. And they decide to make a $1,000 down payment, so there's your down payment, and then finance the rest. So the amount financed, we can just do that real quick, is going to be $5,000 minus $1,000, or $4,000. Now the loan officer informs them their payment is going to be $121 per month for 36 months. So we're asked here to find the finance charge. Okay, so that's going to be everything above what they had wanted to pay. So we're going to take the total installment price minus the cash price. So total installment is going to be your down payment of $1,000 plus the number of payments, which is 36, times the monthly payment of $121. So let's go ahead and get that figure now. So we could do 1,000 plus, and we'll do 36 times 121. And so the total installment is $5,356. Okay. Now, if we want to find the finance charge, it's going to be the total installment price minus the cash price. So what we're going to do here is to find the finance charge, we're going to take our 5,356 and we're going to subtract the cash price of $5,000. Okay, we can see that's going to be $356. Okay, now you might be thinking, why did we add in our $1,000 here if we're going to subtract the $5,000? Another way you could have done this is just by multiplying these two together, and that would have given us $4,356. So this would be your total of your payments, and then you could just subtract the amount that you financed of $4,000. So it's kind of another way around that. If you want to find your finance charge, you could also do your payments minus your amount financed. So total the payments, which is right here, minus the amount financed, and that would give you the same answer. Alright, I want you to go ahead and take this finance charge and see if you can find the APR associated with it. Alright, go ahead and pause the video and come on back when you're done to check your work. Alright, welcome back. So you should have taken your finance charge of $356, divided by the amount financed of $4,000, times 100 gives you an APR number of 8.9. Then, looking here at 36 months, closest to 8.9 would be 8.71, and when we look straight up, we get an APR of 5.5%. And there we are. APR is 5.5%. All right, so that is how you work with fixed installment loans.